One.
Welcome in to a rainy Mo de Frank Stadium here on this Saturday morning. So we are about set to go for this girls lacrosse matchup between the visiting Unionville Longhorns out of the Chestmont League and your Garnet Valley Jaguars out of the Central League. Ryan Liddy here along with Ryan Croak, set to take you through this ball game. And Ryan, obviously it is raining very hard.
I wouldn't
How
say very hard. I mean, I haven't been outside in like 15 minutes, but it's not that hard, at least when I was walking up to the box. But it's still raining, like you mentioned. It's probably going to continue all throughout the game, and you can see the effects of it already on the track and even on the field. I mean, we saw during warm-ups numerous people slipping up. It's going to be a wet one today, obviously, but it's gonna have to be interesting to see how both teams react to the change in environment and playing conditions. I think it's going to be a interesting game. I don't know if it'll be the most technically clean game on the world, but that's to be expected. Um, it's really just going to be a matter of whose defense can do a better job. The ball is going to be a little slowed down by the wet turf when it's on the ground. It'll be an interesting game, and I'm excited for it. Should be a fun one.
This game, of course, a rematch of the 2021 PIAA District 1 championship game. Unionville took that game 9-3, and it looks like opening ceremonies have begun. Let's send you down to our PA announcer. 25 minutes on the clock, and we are ready to play some lacrosse. Unionville in blue with yellow numbers, and the Lady Jags wearing all white with garnet numbers. Referees taking their positions. Final team meetings going on. And Unionville has taken the field. We wait on the Jags. Some changes to the starting lineups. Ashley Burkett was set to start for the Jags today, but that has been changed to Sammy Afrati. And Kate Sharp, the senior goalkeeper and Drexel commit, out with food poisoning, so the sophomore Marin Mink will be in goal today. Team's getting set. Something I was able to notice during warm-ups, a lot of the Jags players are actually wearing gloves. And not like winter gloves, they're wearing what look like medical gloves, maybe to give them some extra grip on the stick. So here we go, Savannah Saunders and number 14, Sienna Pitone, setting up for the draw. And here we go. Face-off is won by Pitone. The ball's out and the whistle blows right away. And things will go with the Unionville Longhorns. Pitone going to take it up. Loses the ball for a second. Here is number 7, Hope West. Ball's still on the ground. And number 1, Ella Zuchero takes over. Unionville being pushed way back in their own zone. They're able to push forward. Here's Milana Amos. Shot goes wide. Things will stay with the Longhorns.
It's a pretty concerning possession there for the Jags defense. Wide open shot that Unionville just found there. It's got to be ironed out quickly, especially down your starting goalkeeper.
Here's Amos. Gives to number 2, Mary Kate Cawley. Cawley saw an open lane, finds a cutter, and the ball is saved by Mink. Still out though, and Cawley takes it. Cawley guarded by the VCU commit Jess Bellis. Here's number 12, Maddie Bond. Number 26, Delaney Harlan, the captain. Unionville going to slow things down. Here's Cawley. Ball's out, and it's taken by Bellis. Here come the Jags on their first possession. Jenny Green has the whistle blown. Ball will stay with the Jags. Pass goes wild, and it's taken over by Unionville. Whistle blows, and Unionville will have their second possession.
Jags getting off to a pretty slow start. Unionville has the advantage so far, but their defense is holding up. Just forced another turnover right there.
Dee Dee Schmidtline taking it past the 30. She might try and take it coast to coast. Schmidtline scores!
Heck of a play there by Schmidtline. Pretty much coast to coast, as you mentioned, Liddy. Pretty much from the half line all the way to the goal. Puts on the Jets, gets a goal out of it.
Jags take the early 1-0 lead. Coach Jennifer Dooley with some words of encouragement for her offense.
It's good to see the Jags get an early goal on their first true possession, especially down a couple of starters today.
This time it looks like Delaney Harlan will come in for the draw for Unionville. Savannah Saunders wins it. And Saunders will take it past the 20. Saunders was looking for a lane, could not find it. She'll give it up. Here's Mia Rucci. Mia Zebley with the ball, the Elon commit. Here's Schmidtline. Zebley makes a move. And she will back out of it. Shoemaker. Shoemaker drives in, shot just high, but it'll stay with the Jags.
Good defense there by Unionville, making things as tough as possible for this Jags team to find a lane. Shoemaker did her best, but Unionville defense held, and Shoemaker puts one way over the top of the bar.
Sammy Wood taking it behind net. Tried the wraparound, could not get it. Here's Rucci. Shot. Save.
Nice take there by Rucci, getting through multiple defenders to get that open shot. Could not convert, though. Nice save by the keeper for Unionville.
Jags playing very good defense. But it looks like number 8, Jane Gutting, is able to get through it. The ball gets turned over. Pass to Shoemaker. Makes a move. She'll slow things down. Here's Saunders. Saunders makes a move. Shot! Another save.
I think that might have went off the post, but I couldn't really tell.
It's hard to tell with the sound of the rain. Pass intercepted by Sammy Wood. Gives to Schmidtline.
I mean, nevertheless, Liv Katz in goal for Unionville is having an outstanding game so far. Jags have thrown a lot of shots at her, and she has stood in there with confidence.
Here's Shoemaker. You Wesleyan commit. Behind the back pass to Zebley.
Oh my goodness. That was picturesque what we just saw there. Beautiful feed to Zebley, wide open after drawing second defender. Zebley with a one-on-one shot against Liv Katz, who I just mentioned has had a solid day today so far, these first 5 minutes of the game, but I'm taking Zebley in that one-on-one matchup any day of the week.
Zebley, the Elon commit. Looks like Harlan is going to come back in for the draw. So blows and we're back underway. Harlan hits it up to herself. She'll take it. Pass intercepted. But it looked like the defender for the Jags, Jenny Green, went down. She looks to be okay. Here's Zebley. Weaving through defenders. Zebley gives it up. Maddie Shoemaker will slow things down.
Jazz got off to a bit of a slow start, but after that Schmidtline goal, it's been all Garnet Valley since. Unionville just not able to keep pace with the Jags.
Here's Rucci, the Maryland commit. Rucci makes a move. Runs right into a double team. Here comes Shoemaker.
I think that was Savannah Saunders, actually.
I think that might have been Savannah Saunders. You're correct.
And what an adjustment by Saunders as well. The pass from Rucci was a little low. She was able to get it and then just run right at the defense, weave through a couple defenders. Get a tough shot, mind you, and she puts it in. 3-0 Jags, early stages of this game. Offense is firing on all cylinders despite not being at 100%. That's a great sign.
3-0 Jags with 18:30 left here in the first half. Harlan and Saunders. Ball is up, and Delaney Harlan wins it, but the ball is loose. Who will get it? Still on the ground, and Rucci ends up with it. Zebley. At the 10-yard line. Here's Sammy Wood. Finds Smitline on the cut. Ball knocked out of her stick. Whistle blows. And it looks like Dee Schmidtline is going to have an 8-meter. Whistle blows, and here we go. Schmidtline gets her second.
Jags just having their way right now. Can't remember the last time Unionville's had I think it's since their first possession, really. They really haven't had the ball on the Garnet Valley side of the field for more than a few seconds where the Jaguar defense is able to lock down and take it away from them. And their Jags are capitalizing on every opportunity they've gotten so far today. It's been great to watch.
Jags, of course, trying to come back from a blowout loss to one of the top powerhouse teams in the state, Owen J. Roberts, on Thursday. Lost that game 13-1.
Looking like they're having a heck of a response right now.
Whistle blows. We're back underway. Harlan wins that one. The ball is dropped. Still loose. And Zebley ends up with it. Zebley going way back into her own zone. She finds Shoemaker. Shoemaker to Nina Cianci. Cianci will take things back and slow it down. Here's Saunders. Saunders almost lost the ball. Schmidtline gives to Zebley. Sammy Wood. A lot of communication on the field right now between the Jags offense and the Unionville defense. Zebley underneath. Schmidtline lost the ball, was looking for a hat trick there. Here's Rucci. Tried the wraparound, and that pass is going to go wild and out.
Jags had a lot of good stuff there on that offensive possession. The pass, unfortunately, just too high and intended for Friday as Rucci trying to find her on the weak side of the net. I'm liking what I'm seeing from this Jaguar offense, though. They're playing outstanding right now.
Ball almost intercepted again. It's on the ground. Whistle blows. They'll reset.
I'm not entirely sure why the whistle blew there. That looked all clean to me.
Here's Sienna Petone. She gives to Harlan. Cawley. Behind the net in the end zone is Ella Zucero. Here's Maddie Baughan. Finds a cutter. Runs right into a brick wall. Here's Zucchero. Behind the net, Hope West. Pass on the ground. Picked up, but it's lost again by Bella Sorkanic. I think that was actually Jenny Green, my mistake. Yeah, Bella Sorkanic is on the bench right now. Jenny Green starts things off, finds Nina Cianci. Cianci, take it past the 30. She'll give it up to Rucci. Here's Shoemaker. Finds Schmidtline. Schmidtline. Found a hole. It closed up quickly. Shoemaker. Making her move. Spin move. Lost the ball. Good job there by Mia Zebley getting it back.
Right there to pick it up after Rucci lost it out of her stick. Right place, right time for Mia Zebley. Heck of an instinct.
Sammy Wood, the sophomore. Underneath. Shot by Shoemaker went off the crossbar.
I think that was Frady who just missed that one.
Underneath. Pass for Zebley just too high. And it goes out. Rain has begun to lighten up a little bit.
Well, that's back-to-back possessions. The Jags have been knocking on the doorstep. Just could not convert, though. And it ends another errant pass. Offense not faltering, per se. Their defense is holding strong, but got to be careful not to let Unionville get any sort of momentum.
Here's Zucchero. Zucchero making a lot of moves there.
Good defense.
Gives it up, but the pass is botched. Race for the ball is won by Unionville. But then the ball is lost again. Two players hit the deck. Jess Bellis ends up with it.
Great work by Bellis and Green trying to get that ball away as the pass from Bellis intended for Dwyer goes out of bounds.
Bellis's pass just goes wide. Unionville will have the ball once again. Here's Picone. Ball's out. And here comes Shoemaker. Maddie Shoemaker racing across midfield. Looking to maybe take it herself.
I think that's Savannah Saunders, Liddy.
Oh my goodness, I'm saying that wrong every time. Savannah Saunders. 5-0 Jags.
I think that's her second of the game as well. She and Schmidtline leading the way for this offense today that has been firing on all cylinders. Up 5-0 now over Unionville. Jags looking to coast to their, what would it be now, their third win of the season?
Yes, they are 2-1 right now.
Moment, I believe, yeah. Jags 2-1, Unionville 1-1. Still plenty of time left to play.
We're back underway. Whistle blows, and it looks like they're going to redo the draw. Whistle blows again. This time it's going to be a false start on Unionville. Mia Zebley will take it for the Jags. Zebley finds a cutter. Shoemaker! That time it was Maddie Shoemaker with a flip in. And it's 6-0 Jags.
first goal.
Savannah Saunders with that goal. That is her hat trick. Rather, it is Shoemaker, minus 1 point, Ryan.
99% sure that was Saunders. I'm a little suspect right now, Liddy. I can't lie. I'm 99% sure that was Saunders who scored that.
See, you just say one name enough, eventually you're going to get it right.
I do not agree with that philosophy whatsoever, Liddy.
Whistle blows, and Jess Bellis has it. Bellis gives it up. Here's Schmidtline. Saunders gives to Sammy Wood. On the wraparound, ball is out, and Unionville takes over. Here comes Lauren Festermacher. Whistle blows. And they'll reset the play. Here's Baughan. Driving in, flips it back out, ball's out. And is recovered by Zucchero. Here is Sarah Vasco. Gives to West. Zucchero. Jags loading the box. Unionville can't get anything. I think that may have been a trick play there by Unionville. Everyone was set up in the box, and I don't know who scored that.
Maddie Bowen scored that.
Maddie
Bowen scored that.
With a wide open lane to the net, and Unionville is on the board.
That's a huge goal for the Longhorns. Still down 6-1, 10 minutes to go in the first half. But just knowing that, you can get one on the board. That's all it can take sometimes. So you guys got to be careful to make sure this doesn't turn into a Unionville run. Make sure they do not let the Longhorns back into this game.
Whistle blows. And looks like a player may have gone down there. That was Zucchero. And things will go the way of the Longhorns. Now they switch it. It's going to the Jags. Now we'll stay with the Longhorns. Saw the ref point the Jags' way. Here's Harlan. Gives it up to May Talenko. And a good stick check there by Schmidtline. Both those players go down. And here comes Rachel Capper.
Schmidtline knocked out of the stick again. She's putting in the work.
Here comes Zucchero. Gives it up to Hope West. Here's the captain, Delaney Harlan. Harlan makes a move. Harlan shot. Harlan score.
Unionville getting the wheels turning right now. Jags done such a great job all half long, limiting the Longhorns' ability to get shots off. They're getting them off and they're going in. Jags got to figure out a way to limit that.
And a couple saves would be a confidence booster for the sophomore in goal, Marin Mink, making her first start of her varsity career. Looks like Jess Bellis is going to come in for the draw. Ball is up. And that time it's won by Rucci. Here comes Mio Rucci. She'll give it up. Shoemaker. Finds Rucci. Trying the wraparound. Good defense there by Zucchero.
Rucci's working at 115% right now. The moves, the speed, the agility, everything. She is putting in 110%.
Schmidtline. Looking for a shot. Has the ball knocked out. And it ends up in the stick of Ketz.
Good work there by Katie Bowers to knock that away from Schmidtline. Unionville starting to get some momentum.
And the ball is on the ground. Taken over by Zucchero.
Good work by Zebley and Rucci to get that ball away from Zucchero.
Pass almost dropped by Jenny Green. She gives it up to Cianci. Cianci. Backside of her move. Ball dropped by Green. She finds Zebley. Mia Zebley will set up a play. 7:09 left here in the first half. 6-2 Jags. Zebley.
Jags setting up a play right now. Let's see how this materializes.
Cutter was Frotty. Can't get it to go.
Frowdy was wide open. The pass just couldn't find the mark. Oh, that would have been a great opportunity. Play worked, though, that's for sure. I hope they see them run it again.
Katz loses the ball.
Good work by Shoemaker to keep it alive.
And here's Sammy Wood. Pass dropped by Zebley. Here comes Unionville.
Passes have got to be cleaned up for this Jaguar team. They're having too many possessions ended right now because of passes that just do not reach their target.
Here's Cawley. Jane Gutting. Underneath, pass knocked away. Still out. Huge scrum for the ball here. And ends up in a Unionville stick for a second. Bellis almost got it out there. Things will slow down once again. Finds a cutter. Cawley drains it.
It's been a little bit now since the Jags have scored a goal.
Wait, no. That wasn't a goal.
That's a huge break.
I think it may have hit the back of the net. But that is not a goal. Marin Mink playing Ring Around the Rosie. Loses the ball. Unionville. I think that went out. Eyes must have deceived me because I thought I saw that cross the blue line. There is a goal. And that one looked like it was by Harlan.
Jags are in dire need of a goal. Unionville's on a run. They've been the better team these last few minutes. On both sides of the field, Jags just too many offensive possessions that have just resulted in a pass not finding the mark, pass going out of bounds, whatever it may be. Jags were operating at such a high level on offense for so long. And right now, they are not. Unionville able to capitalize on it They're putting the pressure on making goal.
6-3 now with 4:40 left here in the first half. Holds up. And it's once again won by Zucchero. This time whistle blows and it'll stay with the Longhorns. Here is Matty Baughan. Satlenko gave it up. Here comes Cawley. Cawley makes a move on Bellis. That's going to be hard to get past. Whistle blows. Penalty called on Unionville.
Well, it's going to be on the Jags. That's the right call. I mean, Bellis.
It will be on the Jags, judging by the reaction by the Unionville fans. I thought it was on Unionville. 8-meter shot.
I think they were more frustrated, but the kind of incidental thing. I think it definitely was unintentional, but whoever it was for Unionville pretty much ran into a cross stick of Bellis and hit the ground hard.
Finds a cutter. That was Baughan. Saved by Marin Mink. But the ball was lost, and it'll go right back to Unionville. Green hits the deck.
I think that was Dwyer, actually.
Whistle blows.
Who's it going to?
That's going to go to the Jags. Wait, maybe not. Ref
What?
pointing both ways.
What is going on here?
And some confusion down on the field. And they will give it to the Jags.
It's a lot tenser than it should be right now.
2.5 minutes left in the first half of play. And the ball is going to go to Unionville. Bellis went down.
I think that was Green, Liddy.
Oh my goodness, I'm on fire today.
You are absolutely. This is a vintage Ryan Liddy performance.
Here comes Unionville. Looking for a shot, and it's 6-4. We've got a ball game.
Jags have got to get one back. They need to get the offense going again. Unionville has dominated this game since getting their first goal. The Jags have allowed the Longhorns to crawl back into this one. They were up, what, 6-0?
I think it was 5-0, and then it became 5-2, and then it was 6-2. I believe. I may be wrong about that.
All right, I'll trust you on that.
I think that's a bad idea, but okay.
I agree it's a bad idea, but put a little faith in you, I guess.
Jane Gutting with the goal there. And it looks like some subs have come in for the Jags. Ashley Burkett has come into the ball game. Draw one again by Harlan. Here's Cawley. Gives to Milana Amos. Name we haven't called in a while. Good move there. And the ball is lost. Goes right back into the stick of Mary Kate Cawley.
Saunders really had a fast break, but good work by the Longhorns to limit her ability to get free. And they get possession back once again.
And there, that looked like a hit on a Unionville player. Looks like that may have been on Kiki Glacken.
Unionville sideline and the Unionville fans on the other side of the field not happy with the physicality of this Jaguar defense, but
you're down under 60 seconds as it looks like some more subs are getting ready to come in for the Jags. Actually, I think that's just a player doing PT for the athletic trainers. My mistake. Ball loose. 2 players go down. No foul called. 38 seconds. Whistle blows. Here's Gutting. Unionville going to try and punch one more through. Good defense there by Jenny Green. 12 seconds left. Unionville has to get a shot off. Unionville fans yelling to move. Shot goes wide. 2 seconds left, and that is going to end the first half. A much needed break for the Jags. They will reset and talk things over, and we'll be back after halftime. 6-4 Jags at the half.
Test. Go ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Motor Frank Stadium for the second half of this girls lacrosse action between Garnet Valley and Unionville. It was an eventful first half. I'm Ryan Crook, joined by Ryan Liddy. Liddy, what do we see in that first half?
It was a game of runs. Jags jumped out to, I believe, a 5 or a 6-0 lead. I don't know. I don't necessarily trust myself saying a 5-0 lead. And then Unionville rattled off 4 straight goals.
I'm almost positive they got out to a 6-0 lead.
We'll go with that.
So I don't know what you're talking about, but all I know is Unionville dominated the end of that half, got back into this game despite the Jags pretty much having complete control of it for the majority of the first half. They'll look to open the second half and get things back on track as Miyaruchi working on the Unionville defense. High pass for Schmidtline. Comes out of her stick. There is a foul call that looks like it's going to be on Delaney Harlan. Friday gets it behind the goal. Shoemaker to Sammy Wood. Schmidtline already has 2 goals. Draws another whistle.
Like she got hit in the head there. So that should be an 8-meter.
She will have an 8-meter chance to get her 3rd of the game. Get the Jags back on the board after what feels like forever since they've scored their last goal. Ball goes wide.
Nice.
Picked up by Sammy Wood, who puts in a much-needed goal for the Jags. 7-4 now the score, just over a minute gone in the second half. Jags needed that one.
Yes, they did, and that should put a whole lot of morale back in the Jags bench. Finally putting one in the back of the net after a long time not scoring.
Gotta hope that instills a little more energy into this offense that was pretty much silent for the last 10 minutes of the first half after being so stellar for the first 15. Get their 7th goal a minute into the second half.
It's like Mia Zebley came on for the draw there.
After a couple seconds of being on the ground, it's in the stick of Shoemaker. She's bringing it down the field. Pass for Schmidtline. Ball is out. Rucci trying to pick it up. Still loose. Whistle. It'll go to the Longhorns. Ketz. Schmidtline trying to block her pass. Pass goes long. Friday trying to come away with it. Keeps it in bounds. No, she does not. It'll go to Unionville.
I want to try and see a defensive stand here, and I get my wish.
Pressure as Rucci able to knock that one away and give the Jags back possession, trying to get a quick goal here. Shoemaker will end up taking it behind the net. The Jags will reset. Trying to get their 2nd goal of this second half. It's now Sammy Wood for Savannah Saunders. Zebley now about the 15, gives back to Saunders. Wood gives to Rucci. It's back to Shoemaker at the goal line.
We see a good offense here from the Jags. It's going to be hopefully led by Mia Rucci.
Good work by Harlan to knock that one away from Rucci. Whistle as the Jags try to slow down Harlan's progress. Unionville get the restart. Rucci knocks it away, but another whistle.
I think there are more whistles here. The refs seeing a lot of slipping, as actually they just point the Jags way?
No, they just directed Sammy Wood to go behind. I believe that is Katie Bowers on the restart. Alana Amos has it knocked away by Bellis.
Good defense there by the VCU commit and potential All-American Jess Bellis.
Saunders gives for Shoemaker. Ball gets by Maddie Shoemaker, but Rucci there to pick it up. Rucci gives to Zebley. Zebley puts a nice spin move on and gets the goal. Adds another one to her tally on the day. Jags up 8-4. After a slow end to that first half, they're firing on all cylinders now in the second. Good to see them back where they left off.
Good job there by Zebley finding the crease and punching it home.
Unionville put the pressure on Garnet Valley near the end of that first half. The Jags have come out in the second half, and they have responded so far. Going to have to make sure they keep it up and stifle any chances Unionville has of making another run. Zebley and Harlan to take the draw. On the ground, Zebley knocks it away from Zucchero, ends up in the stick of Rucci, and the Jags will have another offensive possession. Shoemaker gives to Saunders. Schmidtline lost it. Wood
Schmidtline
lost
hit the deck there.
side of the ball. It's still loose. Sammy Wood trying to control it. She finally does. Jags get a break there.
Those are the issues you see with these rain games. After a while, the ball gets pretty wet and slippery. And it's not able to stay in the sticks as well.
Rucci gets another goal. Jags up 9-4 with 20 minutes, just over 20 minutes left to play. And after a disappointing finish of that first half, Liddy, they have woken up to start the second, back up by 5 goals.
And you got to think that they must have been getting a little bit tired, a little bit fatigued at the end of that first half, and that 5-minute break served them well, being able to sit down, get off their feet, and get back in this game. Looks like Taylor Halloran came into the game.
Taking the place of Sammy Efrati. Harlan and Zebley to draw once again. This time it's Harlan who comes away with the win, as ends up in the stick of Mary Kate Cawley. Hope West. Gives to Maddie Bond. Bond gets another one for herself and for the Longhorns. Remember, she was the one that opened up that scoring on that Unionville run we saw that closed out the first half. She gets another one there, as Unionville once again trying to make a similar run to get back into this game. The score now 9-5. Unionville with a quick response after that Garnet Valley goal.
A little bit of deja vu here for the Jags. They're going to try and make this one not last for the Longhorns.
Going to be interesting to see how the Jags respond after that Bond goal. Say a lot about how the rest of this game will play out. Harlan trying to get it for the Longhorns. Ball still loose. Harlan comes away with it. Surrounded by multiple Jags defenders, they'll blow the whistle And Unionville will have another offensive possession. Jags got to be careful here this time around. Here's Hope West. Ball again. Guarded by Ashley Burkett. Mary-Kate Cawley. Working on Cianci. Gets free. Shot way wide. Bond will track it down. As Bond kicks a water bottle that just came out of the field.
It's one way to get rid of it.
Hope West. Burkett and Bond again. Bond makes a move and gets another
one.
goal for the Longhorns.
Oh my goodness.
18 minutes on the clock, 9-6 to score. History is repeating itself.
If you're Coach Dooley here, you might want to think about a timeout to kind of repeat what happened at halftime. Give the Jags a little break, and that served them well coming out of the halftime break. We'll see what Coach Dooley decides to do.
Zebley heads back to the draw circle. The Jags looking to snuff out this Unionville run. Harlan and Zebley once again. Up in the air. And it goes to Unionville once again as Zebley's stick check on Sarah Vasco is going to get whistled. And Unionville will have another possession after scoring back-to-back goals in their last two. Here's Mary-Kate Cawley for Sienna Patone. Pass high from Patone. It will go out of bounds.
Yes.
And it will be Jaguar ball. That's a huge break for Garnet Valley.
Almost taken back there by Hope West.
Bellis working on a triple team now behind the net. Able to find Jenny Green, who gets it up to Cianci. She finds Sammy Wood, and the Jags have an offensive possession for themselves. Wood, pass for Rucci.
Nice, nice!
Gets the goal. What a response from Garnet Valley. Bringing in the attacking third, finding Rucci wide open on the side of the goal. That's a one-on-one opportunity with the keeper that she will rarely miss the opportunity to score on.
Especially, I mean, proving why she's committed to one of the top girls lacrosse colleges in the country, in the Maryland Terrapins.
That's a huge goal for this Jaguar team, trying to prevent Unionville from going on another big run. Got to see how that impacts the way the Jags and the Longhorns come out of this draw. Harlan and Saunders looks like will be matched up in the draw circle. Ends up in the stick of Ella Zucchero for Unionville. Zucchero, pass, a little too high. Burkett lost control of it, regains it to Schmidtline. Jags will have another opportunity here as Mia Rucci will control and give to Maddie Shoemaker.
Good wraparound attempt there by Shoemaker. Just met with the defender.
Jags calling offensive set. Find
Nice.
a wide open
Oh,
Zebley,
yes, it's in.
who gets the goal.
Hat trick for, was that Zebley?
It was Zebley.
Hat trick for Zebley.
The Jags have put together an offensive set. They've created a lot of open shot opportunities. Haven't really been able to capitalize on a lot of them, but you get one right there to go in. And heck of a job by Zebley to finish the job off. 11-6 a score. Garnet Valley doing a good job responding after Unionville gave him a little bit of a scare. Unionville comes away with the draw. Pardon me, that's Katie Bowers.
Ball's out.
Meeting heavy pressure from the Jaguars. You got a whistle here, but just gonna see what happens here. There was a whistle blown, but it's gonna stay with Unionville.
I don't think Unionville really wanted to stop play there.
Can't blame them. As Hope West working on Sammy Wood. It's Bond again. Unionville's top scorer today. Guarded by Jenny Green. There's a whistle blown. Bond will have it. From where is the question?
It's like an 8-meter.
Good work by the Jags to limit Bond's ability to get a shot off there. She'll kick it back out. Hope West behind the net. West working on Wood. Good stand by the sophomore. Not letting West get a shot off. Unionville finds the cutting Lauren. Oh, this is a fun one. Lauren Fenstermacher, who gets her first goal of the game. Nice pass there from, I believe it was Sienna Patone.
If you're the Jags here, you want to get another goal and shut down this momentum that you know is coming for Unionville.
14.5 to go. Jags up 11-7. Looking to secure their third win of the year. To take the draw once again is Saunders. Matched up against Delaney Harlan. It's up. Into the stick of Sammy Wood. The Jags control the draw. Wood for Zebley with a hat trick in this game. Pass for Schmidtline, looking to get a hat trick for herself, and she does. What a cut by Dee Schmidtline. Gets her third goal of this one. Picturesque offense once again from the Jags. Get a quick goal in response to that one from Lauren Fenstermacher on the other side of the field.
Now 3 players on the Jags with hat tricks, and Mia Zebley, Savannah Saunders. Savannah Saunders has a hat trick, right?
I do not believe that is correct.
Never mind. 2 players on Garnet Valley with hat tricks, Mia Zebley and Dee Schmidtline. Thank you for that correction, Ryan.
Saunders and Harlan square off once again in the draw circle. It's up. Into the stick of Zebley. Jags get another draw. Zebley trying to get her fourth of the game, and she does. Oh my goodness, what an offensive show from Mia Zebley today. Showing just how talented she is, no matter where she's out on the field. Gets her 4th goal of the game, puts the Jags up 13-7. And after, let's see, who was it? It was Maddie Bond who gave the Jags a little bit of a scare earlier, but they have responded. And they have done so emphatically.
And only 16 seconds in between goals there for the Jags.
Saunders and Harlan once again. $13:52 on the clock. Taking a while to get this draw to start here. Ball is loose. Still not controlled by anybody just yet. It's into the stick of Sammy Wood. Jags have possession once again. Rucci was wide open, but Wood just unable to find her there. Shoemaker makes a cut.
Yeah!
And gets another goal for Garnet Valley. And you can hear Ryan Liddy's excitement on the other mic here. What'd you love about that play, Lid?
That was just picture perfect. The Jags were able to set up a lane for Shoemaker, and she did the rest.
Timeout called. 13.5 to play here from the Mo. Jags with their largest lead of the game, up 14-7 over Unionville, looking to secure their third win of the season here. We'll have you back. Welcome back to Moda Frank Stadium, everybody. 13.5 to go. Jags up 14-7 over Unionville. It's been a back and forth one here. The Jags firmly in the driver's seat at the moment. Unionville's giving them a little scare here and there, but at the moment the Jags in control of their own destiny right now. 13.5 to play. Saunders and Harlan will take the draw. Saunders tries to handle it, unable to do so. It's on the sideline. It's Jaguar ball. Saunders has it knocked away.
Kept it in. Good job.
It's into the stick of Zucchero, trying to get away from the Jags defenders. Whistle will blow. Zucchero will have the restart for Unionville. It's Harlan. Harlan can't control that pass. Goes into the stick of Maddie Shoemaker. The Jags have another possession. Looking to add to their lead. It's given to Rucci behind the net. Given back to Shoemaker.
Jags can hold the ball for as long as they want. Remember, there is no stalling in girls lacrosse and no shot clock.
Taking time off the clock wouldn't be such a bad idea for a team that's dealing with a couple of injuries at the moment. Jags in a comfortable position right now. Still plenty of time left. 12 minutes, just under 12 minutes to be exact. Halloran for Zebley. Zebley nearly lost it. Gets it back before Zucchero can make a play on the ball. Given to Wood. Working on Sienna Patone. Given to Shoemaker. Jags running another offensive set. Not liking what they're seeing. They'll reset. Run it again. Shoemaker makes a move and gets a goal. Shoemaker not liking what she's seeing from the offensive play. Decides to take it herself. Makes a move. Gets a one-on-one opportunity. Capitalizes. Jags up 15-7. 11:10 left to play.
When in doubt, take it yourself. Maddie Shoemaker did a great job there of seeing the situation and taking it herself for, I believe, her second. Ryan Crook has no idea. He's giving me the look. He's giving me the I don't know look. So we will figure that out.
It's hard to keep track when your team puts up 15 goals. That's what I'm going to say. Don't really have a statistician in the booth right now. Sammy Wood comes away with the draw. Racing up the sideline. She'll slow it down and give to Saunders. Schmidtline couldn't handle the pass, but regains it. Unionville just looks deflated right now after the Jags have put up so many goals the last few minutes of play. Sammy Wood gets the shot off. Little bouncer. Does not find the net. Whistle blown.
Looks like it's going to stay with the Jags. 8 meter?
Guess it's an 8 meter for Sammy Wood. Not entirely sure what happened there.
Wow.
Wood. Shot too high. Shoemaker tried to handle the shot. Couldn't do it, but it'll stay with the Jags nonetheless as it went out of bounds.
Lucky break there for the Jags. It looked like the Unionville player, I believe that was Patone, was closer, but referees thought differently.
Refs are on the field. We're up here, Liddy. They're paid to do their job. We're not paid to do ours. Let's let them do their job.
Yeah, I don't want to turn into Alec Eskin getting on the refs every 5 seconds during lacrosse games. So, love you, Alec.
Zebley from the 12-meter fan.
Nice.
Gets her 5th of the game.
Wow. Mia Zebley making her case for player of the game.
9 minutes exactly. Jags up 16-7, one away from the running clock that we covet so much.
Running clock means game's over quicker. You get out of the rain and the cold quicker.
Transforms the entire dynamic of the game, too.
Yeah.
Makes a huge difference.
I mean, morale on the team on the losing end really drops when you realize that it's going to be much harder for you to come back with the clock not stopping.
Harlan and Saunders, once again.
Whoa.
Wood took a tumble.
Field is
Zucchero
slippery.
comes away with it. Whistle on the Jags. Unionville retains. And now another whistle on the Jags. Unionville continues play. Hope West. Kiki Glacken. Gives to Bowen. Sarah Vasco for Sienna Patone, who gives to Hope West. Back to Glacken. Bond's pass too high. Zebley comes away with it. Zebley trying to speed away from the Unionville defense. Brings it into the attack in third. Jags. Zebley trying to get her sixth of the game, maybe. Instead, she'll back out. Gives to Saunders. To Halloran. 7:45 on the clock here at the Mo. Jags up 9. Look like they'll come away with W in this one. Still plenty of time left to go, though.
They're going to look to just hold. No chance of being called for stalling.
Halloran. Here's Wood. Gives to Rucci. Rucci has it knocked away. It's on the ground. No, it's not anymore. Into the stick of Sarah Vasco. Whistle blown. Unionville ball.
Oh, were they pointing the Jags way?
I am at a loss.
12-meter. Looks like it's going to be a 12-meter. The ball was given to Dee Schmidtline. I think this is going to be a 12-meter. Wow.
Interesting turn of events ends up favoring the Jags. 6:10 to go, 16-7. Shoemaker. Gives to Wood. Vasco trying to limit Wood's ability to find a pass. Back to Shoemaker. Shoemaker going to take it herself once again, and
Nice
she
job.
scores once again. 17-7, the score, and that does mean the running clock has started with 5.5 to go here from the Mo.
Maddie Shoemaker getting her second. And what a way to start running clock.
That would be her fourth of the game.
Fourth.
Woody.
Wow, I was way off. Whoa.
Under 5 minutes left. Whistle blown. Looks like they're going to... Not entirely sure what the call is, but it's going to go to Unionville.
Like maybe a violation there on the draw.
Ref was pointing in the direction of Sammy Wood. Not entirely sure what that was about, but Unionville down 10 has got to go quickly, and
There
they
goes
do.
the running
Zucchero
clock.
gets one back for 30 to go.
Running clock has gone, since the lead has gone back under 10, the running clock has stopped.
Just as we had it, it was taken away. It's not over yet, folks.
So it looks like Jags getting ready to bring some subs in. It's like Bella Sorkanic and Lana Ung and Carly DeCandelo getting ready. Either that or they're just trying to keep warm.
Looks like they'll bring him in. Zebley controls it off the draw. Zebley.
What a move!
Nice move. Saved by Ketz. Zebley trying to get another one. I think that would have put her at 6 goals if she were to convert that. Ketz. Able to give to Jane Gutting. Gutting bringing it up the field. Finds Zucchero. Zebley takes a tumble, trying to get that ball away from Zucchero. Collision in the crease. Marin
It's going to the
stands
Jags.
in.
She was in the crease, so the ball will go to the Jags.
Good work there by Marin Mink. Standing in there as I think it was Zucchero who ended up charging into the crease. Got a whistle again. I'll restart from goalie circle. Mink has control. Mink gives to Zebley. Unionville defenders swarming Mia Zebley. Pass finds Sammy Wood though. Jags with the opportunity to bring it into the attacking zone. Wood gives back to Zebley.
Let's see the Jags just hold and end the game here. Or just go for running clock. That would work too.
Halloran has it knocked away. Long pass. Does end up in the stick of Katie Bowers for Unionville. Taken away shortly thereafter by Mia Zebley in Garnet Valley. Zebley looking for Schmidtline. Finds her.
Nice!
And there's Schmidtline's hat trick. Actually, I think she already got it, so never mind. That's
She had the
Schmidtline's
hat
fourth.
trick. That's her fourth.
That is her fourth. Sorry about that. Under 2 minutes to play. 18-8 the score. Saunders back to the draw circle. Under 90 seconds left. Jags will pick up their 3rd win of the year after a roller coaster game that ends with them having a dominant second half. Just over a
Outscoring
minute left.
Unionville 9-3, I believe, here in the second half.
I think it would be 9-4. Oh, pardon me. No, it'd be 12-4.
12-4. It was 6-4 at the half. My mistake.
Remind me never to trust Liddy with math again.
Math is not my forte.
Then again, is anything your forte?
It's a good point, yeah.
Cianci. Under 30 seconds left. Saunders. Guarded by Zucchero. Give to Cianci. Whistle blown. Too many people in the zone.
But it will not matter.
Under 10 seconds to go. Unionville has possession. 3, 2, 1.
Ball game.
That'll do it. And so, the Jaguars, after a bit of a first half scare, walk away with their 3rd win of the year with an 18-8 dominant second half performance over the Unionville Longhorns. What a game it was.
What a great game. Jags came back from the Unionville runs and eventually pulled away for good. I don't think there's anything else to say. What a great game by the Jags.
All right, everybody.
Other than let's
Thanks for
go
joining.
home and get warm.
Thanks for joining us on this Saturday morning. Jags pick up a big win over Unionville, 18-8, the final. We'll see you all